Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
Not the microphone.
Yeah, dude.
I know your little arms are gonna get tired.
Dude, comedy.
Little arms. I have like giant giraffe arms.
You have claws.
My stepdad once asked me
What if you
how
just
I
said
could do a push-up with arms that long because it must be difficult to get down to a 90-degree angle.
Is it?
It is. It's very difficult to do push-ups.
How
I don't
often?
do push-ups.
I was gonna say, how
Push-ups a week.
often are you doing push-ups every morning? you
As
wake
an
up?
adult, literally never. So,
I can't
Never?
do a push-up.
never. I don't do push-ups. I clean houses. That's manual
I can't
labor.
do more than 3 push-ups, I don't think.
You could probably do more
I'm
than
very
3.
weak. I don't think I can. I'm very,
feel like
very
you could.
weak. I don't know if I could.
More than 3 push-ups a
Maybe
week?
5. Maybe 5.
But what if you do
like
one
at a time?
One a day.
I could do that. Yeah, anyone can do that.
One a day, then you get 5 push-ups a week.
Yeah, I guess that's
It's
not bad. Work my way up from there.
Yeah.
But fuck push-ups, right?
Yeah.
Who needs a push-up?
Nobody.
Yeah. I don't even go to the gym.
I canceled 2 gym memberships this year.
How much were you paying before you canceled them?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It was too much.
One time,
I had them for 2 years, and I went twice.
And you spent like $1,000 probably then.
Yeah, we don't need to do the math on
Yeah.
it. The math is it's over now, and they're not charging me. It's fine.
Fucking gym memberships are bullshit. They like get you on like some weird contract that like you can't quit,
Yeah.
or like if you quit, you have to pay like 2 more months, or
You could like go there in person even if you move away.
Yes.
yeah, it's fucked up. They get you trapped in there.
Yeah.
Like CrossFit gyms are awful too. Like
Yeah.
I don't get why they're not just month to month. Like you can get a month to month lease on a house.
Yeah.
But you can't get a month to month lease on a gym
I had to
membership. Like you
drive
have to
to
like sign up for a
Granby.
year.
I had to drive to Granby to walk in to be like, hey, I would like to quit my gym membership. And they were like, are you sure? And I was like, I drove all the way. Yes. Thank you. And they were like, we could transfer it. And I was like, no, it's okay. I haven't used it for 3 years. I don't think I'm going to use it now. My New Year's resolution of 2019.
3.
It
That's
was
a lot. Yeah.
that was the cheap one.
Yeah, there's something like for Planet Fitness, if you are going to Planet Fitness in Connecticut and you sign up there and then you move to Wyoming and you want to cancel your membership, you have to like fly back to the Connecticut one and tell them that you're quitting.
That's so fucked. That should be illegal.
I'm pretty sure that you can send them a letter.
Yeah, but it
Which is
sounds
the
cooler
only
to
other
say
way.
that you have to fly
a
back.
letter.
A letter. Every gym, almost every gym will accept a letter written in the mail.
That's why
It has to be. It could be printed, but it has to be
Only
sent via snail mail.
Or
it's kind of
only-
weird that you
only
need to like that you
handwritten.
can't like. It's kind of weird that you can't just like vote on your phone, as well as like why do you have to go to a booth? I guess you don't have to. You can mail it in, but
A lot of places are trying to ban mail-in voting, which
why? Because it's like easier to like not turn them in.
well, no, because they say it's easier to do fraudulent voting that way.
Oh, like
but
put- like
I
vote
think
for
that's
somebody
just, I think
else.
that's just some bad propaganda because they don't want everybody voting because they have the opportunity to just sit on their couch and fill out their ballot and put it in the mailbox. You know.
That does
Yeah.
make sense.
Yeah. Because the lazy people who don't normally vote, their votes would count because they would vote.
Like me, I don't vote.
I vote.
I haven't voted in like 8 years. I voted for Bernie Sanders once, and that was the only time I voted.
I thought about voting for Bernie Sanders, but then from now, I'm done. Like I don't even care. I don't care what happens. Like
We're all gonna die.
we're all gonna die.
really soon.
Okay, but imagine that with an egg on it.
It's true. That's basically every meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What meal is not good without? And I mean, cereal probably not the best with a fried egg on top, but it could be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, but I mean, you could apply that to like anything. People could be talking about like anal sex. You could be like,
Yeah, try that with them.
with an egg on it.
Hell yeah.
I guess you could put an egg on an anus and then penetrate through the egg, and it'd be like a form of like
That's-
squishy lubrication.
I
Yeah,
knew I
yolk
shouldn't have
lube.
said it out loud. And then that's,
Milk lube.
oh, that doesn't sound.
I
Oh,
ran
that's
out
actually
of.
even better.
We couldn't
yeah.
find any
Oh, that's
lube
actually really good.
using a fried egg to fuck people in the ass.
Like non-fried. Yeah, because I was only thinking of a cooked egg, but a regular egg is so slimy. That's actually probably good lubricant.
Oh, just a regular egg.
Yeah, crack it in there.
Yeah.
That sounds
You never
good.
used. You never whisked an egg for lube.
Nope, can't say that I have tried that. And
But if you were beating it so hard and you used egg lube that
It
you started
becomes
making scrambled eggs.
All the body heat. Yeah, it's like when you crack an egg on the sidewalk.
if you,
Gordon Ramsay ain't got shit on these eggs.
so like you can't if you whip an egg too much, you get meringue, and I don't think that would be a good lube texture.
What's meringue?
Meringue?
Meringue, like meringue cookies.
Like lemon meringue pie?
Yeah, but there's like there are different. There's like soft meringue, and then there's like the crunchy meringue cookies. They're basically
Yeah.
just egg with flavors. I don't know. I can't make the crunchy sound with just my mouth, but they're crunchy. So I'm
Visual
smoking
distortions and
different
shit.
weed, or is it? It's maybe because I can't see visions inside my head.
Oh yeah, you were telling
Oh,
me
yeah,
that.
you're weird. What do you see?
Yeah, I don't see anything. There's not. It's just words.
You can't like imagine. So like,
no, I
you
can't.
couldn't like draw a picture of a penguin.
I mean, I'm terrible at drawing. I could draw the approximation of the shape of a penguin, maybe.
Interesting.
But no, I can't. I don't. There's no I can't envision anything. I always just thought people were lying. Like when I was a kid, like they'd be like, "All right, like we're playing 7-Up. Imagine you're at the beach." I thought everybody was just pretending to imagine that they were at the beach.
Oh wow.
How do you pretend to imagine?
Well, yeah, that's what I did my whole life. So I don't know. I was like, yeah, I'm imagining a
What do
beach.
you dream?
Yeah.
You just dream of like a piece of
I
paper with
dream
words
things
on it.
happen in my dreams. I don't like remember them in images, but I will like remember who was in them and like what color shirt they were wearing and like weird things they said to me.
Do you like think and text?
Yeah.
Like when you think you like see the words?
No, I hear them.
You just hear the words.
There's just multiple streams of words at all times.
Multiple streams.
Yes, many.
That happens when I'm tripping sometimes. Not when I'm
That's
sober,
like my
usually.
regular that's all the time.
You have like
dude.
several unrelated trains of thought.
Yes, at all times.
That's happened to me like 4 times in my life.
Well, then maybe that's ADHD, I think.
Yeah, I always have like a bunch.
Yeah.
I have like I basically carry like I would say
Like right now, I'm thinking
100
about dinner.
things I need to do are like going on in my head at all times.
I'm thinking about this podcast right now and dinner and like how I'm gonna go see Leia next week. There's like a whole
Princess Leia?
my cat.
You gonna go visit your cat?
Yeah.
Where's your
My
cat?
cat is at my ex's house.
Oh, how is your ex doing?
He's good. He works a lot. We don't like. I don't know. She just lives there now because he bought her for me, and she doesn't like anyone else, and she's a bitch, and they would kill her at any of the shelters. So I
Or at your
needed.
grandma's.
My grandma threatened to kill her, so
Yeah, female cats kind of suck, don't they? They're like
First of
generally
all,
a pain in the ass.
You know what? If she's good, she's great. As long as you just leave her alone. I told my grandma to just leave her alone. Woman got scratched 4 times in 6 days. That was the four scratches in 6 years that she's given people.
Oh wow.
Ever.
She's never scratched anyone else ever
Well,
except for your
besides
grandma.
me, but I fuck with her, so I deserve it.
I like cats.
I love
yeah, me too.
cats.
Once I get all this space all finished, I was thinking about getting a little studio cat.
That'd be cool.
I'm calling this place the Yeah Dudios
Oh, that's a good one. The cat studio.
That's good.
because it's Yeah Dude Comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah Dudios.
Oh, that's
You should
if you
get
ever
an-
meet
you should
And
get
I,
an
you could, I
orange
could
cat.
build like I could put up shelving around the whole place that goes like way up there, so then like the cat would like be able to like linger like way in the ceiling and
See,
like look down at
I
us.
could-
and stuff.
Oh yeah, I could see that happening. Yeah.
I could see you with like an orange cat with blue eyes.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah.
I like a good what do they call it? Calico?
Yeah, an orange tabby.
Orange tabby
That's
cat.
what.
Orange
That's
tabby.
Dungy. That's my neighbor's cat.
What's a calico?
Calicos are a little different. They have like a different like
They're not that color though.
they can be orangey, but they have a few different colors.
Yeah, I need a
They're
good
not
old
like
tabby cats
they're
are
not
the
like
best.
a tiger cat.
The
Yeah.
dude tabby cat is usually like the chillest.
Orange
I
cats
agree.
are big and nice and dumb.
Who?
They all orange cats are dumb. They all share the same brain cell. That's what the internet says, and I believe
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
I think Dungy's very smart and very well rehearsed in his acting abilities.
His
and
acting abilities. I don't think Dungy's acting. I mean, I don't know. The other day, you were out at your appointment, and like he scratched at the door, and I opened it, and he just came in and laid on my bed and made me pet him for like 10 minutes, and then bit me and left.
yeah, so he was pretending
So-
that he wanted you to pet his stomach, acting, and then he scratched you, method
Yeah,
acting,
It's true. That's
and then
true.
you pretended it hurt, acting.
Killed it.
He was method acting.
He was definitely method acting.
Are you going to Tyler? Are you going to the thing on tomorrow?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I put some time off in my work calendar because they give me all these random appointments that could be as late as 7:30 p.m. So I blocked off 7:30 tomorrow to make it because I don't remember what I did yet last week. I did something last Tuesday where I couldn't make it. Oh yeah, I had some other appointment thing. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it this Tuesday. I got to go do the Hot
So I'm
Rods
going to
open
improv
mic.
alone.
Yeah.
On Tuesday.
Oh yeah, you're doing improv. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm
Charity's
going
gonna
to
be
improv.
busy. Yeah, you're going to CT tomorrow. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Good
Who you
for
been
you.
doing it with?
I haven't.
Yeah.
Tyler told me about it. They
Oh,
do like
sweet.
a weekly like free like
Oh, really?
improv.
Yeah, I used to do
Thing
it last year. It was
on
super fun.
Tuesdays.
They're very,
So-
very welcoming and inviting crowd.
Figure.
Much more
Oh,
than the
the-
stand-up scene.
Oh, the improv scene is
trying to
such
exercise
a
my
different.
brain.
Yeah.
They're so, yeah,
Do
they're
something
very
a little different.
They're very, very like inclusive.
Yeah, they're very
inclusive,
like
teamwork,
green hair.
Yeah,
and
I feel like I
offended
could bring
on
it
the
back
internet.
into like
Yes,
comedy.
yeah, yeah.
Like
Well, improv is usually a very like improv shows are usually like a very family oriented show, so it's usually
Yeah.
like very clean, just very silly.
Yep.
Which I wouldn't mind practicing more of because I'd like to have that like, you know, ex-drug addict like vein going through my comedy, but I would like it to be a little bit more like cookie cutter and like
Yeah.
silly.
Yep.
I think it'll be a good exercise. I'd like to like be able to think more on my feet and
yeah.
like
Yeah.
be able to bring it back into stand up.
100%.
For sure. So you're headlining this weekend, huh, Brittany?
Yeah, headlining.
Where is Brittany headlining?
My name is Brittany Robarge. I'm headlining at Twisted Vine in Derby. There's going to be a bunch of people on the show. Not all of their names have escaped me. So like Chad Lennon, Pat Oates, 2 other people whose names I have forgotten.
Nice, 2 other people. Shout out.
Yeah, well, I tagged them in the post on Instagram. Come check it out. Follow my Instagram.
Whoop, whoop.
_comedy. Brobarge_comedy.
Nice.
Brobarge.
Brobarge.
I like Brobarge.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm gonna put you my phone as Brobarge.
I figured it would be easy for people to remember.
Yeah, Brobarge. I like that.
It's almost like a barge, like a ship full of men who are bros.
Yeah, I mean,
A bro barge.
I'm a bro.
Yeah.
That'd be funny, dude. Imagine an entire barge filled with bros. Like, what up, bro? We're just sailing over there.
They'd be having a great time before the boat crashed.
You ever see that
They would definitely
episode?
crash.
You know, It's Always Sunny, the episode they go to the Jersey Shore.
With
where
the rum
Mac,
ham.
Yeah, Mac and Frank get taken up by the boat. Yeah,
The
all the
rum ham. Yeah.
yeah.
They get stranded at sea, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's all the dudes who pick them up, all the Jersey Shore guys, the Guidos. The Guidos. That's the word I was thinking of.
My favorite episode of that show is still the cruise episode where they get locked in the brig
Oh yeah, and the water
For-
slowly rises.
for just like misbehaving, and the
Oh, that
cruise
is a
ship
good-
is
That is a good one.
sinking.
I haven't seen that one. No, I have seen that one. I haven't seen the new season is what I meant to say.
Yeah, actually, the new season's pretty good. I didn't really like seasons 13 through 15, or whatever one up until the recent season. I didn't like the previous 2 or 3, but the newest is actually like pretty well put together. It was like a big relief because I was like, dude, if they make like a 3rd season in a row, that kind of sucks. I gotta be sad, but
It's like one of the longest running comedy shows, isn't it? It's like fucking.
yeah,
It's up there, yeah.
up there with Cops. Well, Cops is gone now.
And Simpsons.
Simpsons is the longest cartoon, right?
Yeah.
But they no longer make Simpsons. Simpsons
No.
is done.
I think Cops was not like comedy, obviously, but I think Cops just in general was one of the longest running shows
I
of
feel
all
like
time.
Cops
It was run since
was
the 80s.
comedy.
Yeah, it was a little bit of both.
It was, but it wasn't intended to be
Yeah, it was
comedy.
unintentional.
No, but
comedy.
it was maybe not intentional, but it was like
Yeah.
peak comedy. I also think Twin Peaks is comedy. It's not.
What's Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks.
Isn't that like, is that about the 9/11?
Who killed Laura Palmer? No, Twin Peaks is like a drama, but it was written by David Lynch, and it has like the same song that plays throughout every episode, every moment. Like there's only one song. It's the Twin Peaks song. The characters are weird. It's kind of spooky. It's like a cult favorite.
That's legit.
Yeah.
1 minute from now is 4:20. I got the sense that it was about to turn 4:20. I looked at my phone. Sure enough, 4:19.
Oh, shit.
You just have those senses.
Yeah.
Should we smoke?
Call
a,
it.
should we smoke
call
a
it.
joint?
I don't
For the,
even-
Listen,
I don't
you are
feel
not.
like smoking, but
you
you guys
haven't
can.
listened
But I
to
do like when it's 4:20.
the Rev
I don't really
JJ
like to
Hampton
smoke.
calls it cannabis. It
Cannabis.
happens.
Oh, that's
cannabis
true.
happens twice a day.
Cannabis.
I bet he
4:20.
wakes up at 4:20 to smoke. He
JJ.
probably
At
does.
4:20 a.m.
Yeah, he.
Some of his, rest in peace, JJ. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Damn, I was gonna say something. It would be. Oh, I always wanted to do like a comedy show where we do each other's material.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah, like you do somebody else's jokes.
Oh yeah.
I think that
I'll do your jokes.
Yeah, it'd be great.
I'll just sit there and talk about how
Oh,
chill I
man.
am.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
still
chilling
haven't.
right now.
I get chilling. I get that chilling joke to work. I am chilling right now. I am chilling
it
right now.
sounds better when you're saying it.
Oh man, if someone
It's
did
less
my
believable
jokes,
when I say it.
Yeah, you don't seem like you're chilling.
No.
You seem like you're thinking about
I'm always
a million
I'm always
things.
thinking about a lot of stuff. You know, people try to give me like verbal directions and like landmarks to like get places, and like I can't see anything in my head. That doesn't help. I asked for the address.
yeah, if there was no
Can't
maps,
see.
Yeah, you know, it helps with directions to be able to like visualize where you're going.
Yeah, so you
Wow.
like can't remember where you came from.
No. No. Literally no.
Like if you just walk into the woods, you're done for.
I use GPS to get home. Even when it's from a place I know to a place I know.
I use
Yeah.
GPS to get to my fridge.
Yeah, me too.
That's not true.
How do you know?
I live with you.
Dude, some
How
guy,
long you guys been living together?
like 3 days.
Nice. Hell yeah. That sounds fun.
It's
Yeah.
Have you
true,
guys
too.
It's
taken
been
a
chill.
Have you guys taken a bunch of acid yet?
No, I don't really
I've still
usually
never
do
done
drugs when I'm at
acid.
my house. I usually only do drugs when I'm at other people's houses.
Oh,
so they have
fair.
to deal with the aftermath.
That's
No,
a
I'm
good-
just kidding. I don't
that's
really,
smart.
I don't really get crazy
The
when I'm on drugs.
aftermath.
I pretty much act the same as I do normally, except I just say weirder things, which is hard already because I already say like weird things. But
Same.
like, I'll go up to like a stranger at a concert and I'll be like, I need your sunglasses because I feel like people know who I am, and if I wear your sunglasses, then they'll think I'm you instead, and then they're like, "Get the hell out of here."
So that's a true story.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I thought that there
Were
was
you
undercover
being
cops.
genuine?
Yeah, I thought cops, like undercover cops, were like following me, and so
And
I kept disguising myself. I wore like a scarf around my head, like it was like a babushka. And my dad texted me. He said, "How's the festival going?" And I texted him back, and I said, "All my friends are being arrested right now." And it wasn't true. I just thought it was. And it's very concerning for him.
Yeah, I've put my parents through so much shit.
Before you, like the day you got to the festival, I texted you and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And you were like, "Oh, I just got to this festival,
Oh,
and,
they stole my fucking
security
longboard."
stole my longboard,
Yeah,
and
I'm
I'm
so
never gonna
pissed
get it
over that.
back. No one will give me any answers."
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I've out of all the things, like my heart was racing out of my chest going into the fish festival. I was literally so afraid that they're gonna like go through and find all my drugs, and I was getting arrested. And then instead, they opened my trunk. And the guy's like, "Oh, there's no skateboards allowed. We have to take this." And he takes my $200 skateboard. He gives it to some lady, and I'm asking both of them, "Where do I get it at the end of the festival?" And they're both like, "I don't know." Like,
So they stole your skateboard?
Yeah, they stole my $200 longboard. And I had
Fuckers.
2 more in my trunk too. It's a good thing they didn't go through it any more thoroughly, but it was
That
so
would be
weird.
insane for them to search your car and be like, "Oh, these got skateboards."
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, they're
skateboards
gonna have
are
to
not
confiscate these.
allowed at
this
music festivals.
dirt and grass festival that you
So-
can't even ride them at, even if you wanted.
Was that recently? Was that the fish one recently?
Yeah, that was like 3 weeks ago in Delaware. It was fun though.
Where is Delaware? Is that like that's in the west?
It's right below. No, it's the East Coast, all
East
the way to
Coast.
the east,
What?
right below like New Jersey and
Okay.
above Maryland.
Yeah.
It's
No
like a
one needs-
tiny island. It's
no
not
one-
even like a state.
no one
It is a
needs
state.
to know that I don't know where
Where Delaware is?
This is-
You know how hard it is to name all 50 states though? Like,
Yeah,
I
don't know.
failed that in geography when I was a kid.
We could try. You have 10 fingers, you have 10 eyes, so that's 30. And then, so we
Utah.
start from the beginning. Connecticut.
That's not the
2. I'll start with my fingers, then
That's-
you fill yours, then you fill yours. That's 30. Utah, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland. So that's 10.
okay. West Virginia, Florida,
East Virginia?
Tennessee. Did you get Pennsylvania?
Nope.
No.
Pennsylvania. You got Massachusetts, New Hampshire. You got New Hampshire, Vermont. You got those.
Yep.
Um,
There's Georgia.
You'll take Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I said Tennessee.
Yeah, or did you?
See, now that's the hard
exactly.
part.
We couldn't even make it to 19.
Now
Yeah.
we can't remember which ones we say. We'd have to write them down.
Yeah.
I don't want to though.
That's a lot.
I don't want to.
We could do Imagine paying for an Instagram ad that's like a 5-minute long video of us just naming every state. And come to our show at Hot Rods.
Wisconsin, Michigan.
Do you have any shows this
California,
weekend?
Texas.
No, I don't have any shows for a bit. I was away for most of the summer, so I haven't really been around.
Yeah, if you're not
what I've been
around-
doing lately is I've been trying to rack up shows for when I go to Europe in November. That's my main focus right now. I've got one down and then like 3 or 4 kind of tentatively up in the air. I got to kind of lock them in. Yeah, whenever I travel, I always like doing shows there, and it's kind of like I'm going for 2 weeks. I'm hoping to get at least 5 or 6 shows during the 2 weeks.
That's cool. That's a dope thing to do. How do
that's
you
awesome.
usually find people? You just go to like Facebook groups
Yeah,
and stuff
so
like that?
there's like this Facebook group, English Comedy in the Netherlands, and so usually 3 or 4 weeks before I go is about like when the time to lock down bookings is. So I do that, and then yeah, usually it's Facebook groups or I'll like Google. Like for example, I went to Prague. I just Googled open mics in Prague, shows in Prague. I got on one show, and then I went there. And then I bombed, and then this booker was like, "Oh, that was awesome!" Even though it was like the worst set I've had in months. He's like, "That was awesome. You want to come to my other show this other night or whatever?" And then you just kind of like network through there. Sometimes like, yeah, it just kind of works out, you know.
I kind of want to do that. I need to do that. I need to try to do that sometime. I'm going to do that for Vietnam. I think I'm really going to plan.
You could do it
for this February or March to go to Vietnam. I want to go for
Bon
at least.
voyage.
What is that French?
I don't know.
That's legit. Yeah, literally anywhere like I've gone in Europe, just like saying like, "Hey, I'm a traveling American. I'm only here for
It's
like a
something
week."
different. It's like,
yeah, they
it's
want
like
to
if
switch
someone
it
hit
up.
me up that was coming from like Russia or coming from like
Yeah,
England and hit me
exactly.
up and was like, "Hey, I'm going to be in there when you're doing a show. Can I be on it?" I'm going to be like, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like I'm going to book people from fucking another country
yeah, exactly.
every time.
Otherwise, it's just like the same people, generally speaking, at most venues. You know, it's just like all of us kind
Yeah.
of hanging around small towns, Connecticut. You
Yep.
know,
Hey, if
Exactly.
you get any like hot Italians that like want to be on your shows, like
I'll let you know.
yeah,
Is that what you're looking for? A hot Italian?
I don't know. You know, it's one of my.
You like them? Do you like them tan?
I just
And greasy?
I just finished watching the 4th season of Emily in Paris, and one of her love interests
Big Italian.
was an Italian polo player named Marcello. So now I'm into hot Italians for now.
Marcello,
For the time being.
for the time.
Marcello,
That's good.
Yeah.
Chitoren.
Marcello.
You know, like they cook the pasta and stuff.
I always wanted to make my own homemade pasta. I'm actually now.
It's not worth the trouble.
I'm
Just
starving.
buy
I'm gonna go get a
pasta.
burger after this.
I'm gonna get a food piece somewhere too.
I need a burger. Maybe not. Maybe not a burger. Maybe some type of.
Well,
I'm in the
Hungry
mood for a
Tiger
sandwich.
unfortunately doesn't have their special or any food available on Mondays, which is
Yeah. I don't think I can wait until
So sad.
Hungry Tiger. I need to get some food beforehand.
like
I
you
think.
can't get food there anyway. They don't have it.
I know. I would get
on
though. I
Mondays.
would order pizza from I think Napoli's. They have like a Napoli's.
Yeah, well, sometimes Matt buys pizza.
Matthew looks like he eats a pizza. No, he looks like he makes pizza.
Matthew looks like he is a God, the Chinese restaurant is so good.
I know they do a good. They
It's
do a
so
good.
good. It's
Mongolian
right
beef.
next door.
They do a
Yeah,
good- they do
I've
a-
only eaten there once.
Like I've ordered from there. Like it came up on my I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm ordering from East Hartford. Like you.
Yeah, well, the first time the Spigot was happening and I went there and I saw the Chinese restaurant, I was like, this place is the best. Like, anytime there's a Chinese restaurant next to a bar,
They get
Yeah,
so
that's-
much business.
that's
Their
my
egg
vibe.
rolls are really good.
they do good egg rolls.
And the
Smelly
fried
egg
rice.
rolls.
I love crab. I'm a huge fan of crab rangoon.
I've never had
Ooh.
crab rangoon.
No? Are
But
you a
then again, I
picky
don't
eater?
really.
You
I don't
look,
eat seafood.
you look like you eat like only
Well,
chicken tenders.
he also told me today that
pretty much.
he also told me he doesn't like cream cheese. So
Yeah, I don't
crab
like cream
rangoon
cheese. It's
might,
full of cream cheese.
Basically, yeah.
It's basically
Cream cheese and
It's crab.
cream
Crab
cheese
meat and
and
cream
crab.
cheese.
Isn't it like
fried
fake
in a
crab or
puff.
something?
It's probably fake.
I mean, who cares? It tastes
I don't
good.
care.
I don't care.
Doesn't bother me at
I've
all.
had crab rangoon that has real crab. I've had crab rangoon that has fake crab. I gotta say the best crab rangoon probably has fake crab, but it's like the stuffing that they make that like really makes the like if it's too sweet, it's too sweet. You know?
I like it sweet.
I don't like it sweet. I like it a little less
It's
sweet.
like a little salty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like all my food bitter.
Bitter?
No, I'm lying.
I mean, I do like a sour. I drink a lot of sours.
I love sour. I was on a
beers are
sour.
good.
I was on a
Ghostes.
sour beer kick for a minute,
Yeah.
and I like them like really sour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a tart. Like if it's if
Yeah.
you don't like pucker, then like it's not good enough.
Yeah, I like them to make this noise when I have a sour beer.
I thought it was gonna be the or whatever.
I know. I said that's the one. That's the one. That's the one I thought. I like to make this sound when I have sour beer. No, that's what it sounds like when I fuck. I like it to make this
metronome.
sound. No, after I have a sour beer, I always go.
Yeah. What was it? Two Roads Geyser Ghost. That was my favorite sour one.
Oh, I never had a Two Roads sour beer.
Yeah, I believe it was Two Roads. They had the Geyser Ghost. It was like some like Alaskan seawater flavored beer, some weird shit. I don't know. It was fucking good.
I like the word
Alaskan
ghost.
seawater.
Yeah.
I think it's funny because I always think it should just be goose.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Like, what does ghost mean? Like, what does it indicate?
It's like if you were a goose, but someone took your O away.
A goose without a soul is a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh, away. Okay. Well,
Someone took your O away.
I don't think that's what it is.
I love geese. I don't love geese.
Nobody loves geese. Actually, that's not true. The Canadians
lot of
probably
people-
love geese.
I killed a goose once.
Oh, did you?
No, I wasn't. I didn't really. I wasn't really a part. I wasn't a part of it. Well, I was. I was a part of it. We were in Alaska, and I think there's actually.
Did you incite goose violence?
No, there was like a beautiful pair of geese, little couple, because when they find like a partner, they find it for life.
Oh.
And then one of my buddies had a gun, and he was like 500 yards away, and he's like, "I'm going to shoot in the direction of this goose," and he killed it. And then the other goose put his head down. It was really sad.
Oh, wow. Did you kill the other one so it wouldn't die of a
We
broken
tried,
heart?
but it was too far away.
Oh, geez. Did you
But we-
eat the first one?
We did.
Oh, well, that's good at least. You
Yeah,
made some
and it
use out of
was delicious. It was
They're
probably
more
some of the best
tasty.
game I've ever
Heartbreak
had.
tastes so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Well, it was love that tasted delicious because that
Yeah.
one was in love. He was living the time of his life. That
He
he
just
died.
suddenly died. Yeah.
I suppose that's true.
It was a headshot. It must have skimmed off the water and just blew his head off.
Oh, so you were just
Oh,
eating
wow.
pure love.
Pure
That's
love.
good.
You should have really tried harder with the other one. Then you could see what real heartbreak tastes like.
Oh, it's true. We would have been able to taste the difference.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? If you kill a goose and the other goose is sad, and then you give the other goose like a bunch of acid, and you make him stare at like the dead goose and like just feel how sad he gets, like through his like essence,
And then
you
kill
eat him. Yeah,
Yeah.
the hormones and everything.
Whoa, I wonder what that would do.
I mean, I don't
Just
know,
the planning involved in that.
Like
Yeah.
even like when they
It's like worse than killing a person.
like
almost.
when they slaughter animals and like they try to do it in a way that's like not stressful to them because they don't want them to tense their muscles before they die.
That's they don't care about the animal's emotional
it's
state.
Not
They're
about
like, we just don't
no,
want
it's
tense
not
muscles.
about their emotional state.
It is a little bit though.
Well, I mean, it is because their emotional state is like if they're not chill, they'll tense their muscles, and they want their muscles to be relaxed when they die, so that they're tastier.
Yeah, because you released. If you know you're about
like
to die.
cortisol, the cortisol
Yeah.
will make it taste bad.
I thought, well, so
Yeah.
I think with dogs in certain parts of Asia, they feel the opposite way, where they have these like dog torturing festivals, and they try to inflict as much pain on these dogs as they can before they like kill them and eat them.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a real thing. It's like on YouTube. One time I was trading a lot of cryptocurrency, and I was trading these Chinese coins, and so in Mandarin, the word dog is written in Chinese. So I copied Mandarin dog and I pasted it into YouTube. And then it was all these videos where the title is like in Mandarin. It's just all these videos of dogs being like killed and tortured, and like they like just beat them to death, and then they cook them and boil them right there, like these festivals.
Damn.
It's fucking wild. Yeah.
I remember I was in some place in China, whatever, like wherever like Confucius did his business. It was that town in China.
Oh shit! You went to
And-
China?
Yeah, I went there twice. I went there when I was 16 years old because I did kung fu.
Yeah.
And like my kung fu academy went to China, and just to like visit and go check
Yeah.
out the Shaolin Temple. And then when I was 18 and I graduated high school, I went back to train kung fu.
Yeah. Oh, you trained kung fu in China?
Yeah.
That's the best
I
thing I've
love
ever
hearing
heard you
this
say.
story.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Because like
Yeah, it was sweet. Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
lived there
sound
for a
real.
year.
Yeah.
I lived
Oh,
there
wow.
for 10 months. It took 2 months to go travel, and I went down to like Thailand and shit, and like
Yeah.
did mushrooms on the beach, and then went back and did kung fu again.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it
Did
was
you
fun.
teach a lot of like foreigners, a lot of like Chinese kids?
I didn't know. I was learning from like old Chinese masters.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was like a school that like, cause like in China, cause it's like super communist. Like if your kid shows like any skill in a thing,
Yeah.
they send into a school that like focuses on like basketball or skating
Yeah,
or whatever. Or kung fu is one of those things, and like that's part of their school. And then they do their regular classes. So it was like a school for Chinese kids, like elementary school. And then and then the
especially-
other half of the kids, so like half of the instructors would teach the kids for their kung fu classes.
Yeah.
Then they had regular teachers, and then the teachers that would teach them kung fu when the kids are in their regular classes would teach the foreigners, which is like from all over the world, America and England
wow.
and Germany and everywhere.
Oh,
Was there
that's
like a big
cool.
like language barrier?
Yeah, they definitely don't speak English in China, especially I was like way northern China.
Yeah.
But it was cool because
So
it was
they
all
just show
foreigners.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was mostly just kind of like we had translators, so there was
Yeah.
like translators there to help.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I like how Kevin like graduated high school and was like, I'm gonna follow my dreams.
I'm
gonna be a
still following my dreams.
I'm gonna be a kung fu master.
That's the problem. I've chased all my dreams, but I've never chased any to completion,
Yeah.
which is why I'm probably most single most of my life.
I mean, but nothing is ever really completed, right? I mean, like everything is always kind of a work in progress.
yeah, well, unless you stop doing it. And I think I just like stopped doing a lot of things. Like I was chasing a lot of dreams, and I just was like bailed on it. Like I think I had like I had like skydiving dreams, and I was just like nah. But I can always
Yeah.
pick. I do want to pick up skydiving and like air sports like that back up. Just so like once I figure out a way to make money doing comedy and getting more free time, and I don't have to work a
Yeah.
fucking 9 to 5.
Yeah, skydiving's
Then I can pick up
fucking
hobbies
pricey.
again.
The dream.
It's very pricey.
Once I find a way to make enough money doing comedy, so I don't need a full-time job.
The dream, the other dream,
It's
the current dream,
the
because
dream.
the comedy dream can support all other dreams.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't take that much time. Like if you make it, like eventually if
Well,
you get it going,
Yeah, it's true. If you can get to where you want to be,
if you can get to where you want to be, you just work the weekend and like a couple writing sessions during the week, and that should carry give you some loads of free time. You're not 40 hours a week.
Yeah, that's why I
I mean,
like.
plus you need experiences to write comedy, so like part of it is just living.
Yeah, this whole solar job I just started, it's kind of the same thing where it's just very random. I work like an hour and a half a day, basically.
That's not bad.
It's like, it's phenomenal. And I get a salary that's like, acts like I'm working 40 hours a week. It's pretty,
Really?
it's straightforward. I spent a year, so last year at 2 a.m. on Reddit, I saw a bunch of people talking about solar sales and how they didn't need a degree for it. So I've worked at 5 different solar companies now, just finessing and manipulating my way into this one position that I wanted. And it all worked out. It was like a dedicated, like long, drawn out process, and it finally worked. Like I'm basically, it's like a job that would normally need like a master's degree or something, kind of, but like not really at the same time. Like in terms of
Nice.
like how it like pays and shit, and with like the little amount of work. That's all you got to do in life in general. You just lie and manipulate. And I say that I worked for 3 years in New Jersey selling solar, which I didn't do, but I just say that my resume is, and I learned enough from Google that I could back it up. And
Yeah. Hey, dude. That's not bad. That's not. Yeah, I'm fucking up right now. I'm doing masonry, just working my ass off in the heat all day. Like, what am I doing? It's a waste of
What is masonry technically?
like building stuff, like pouring concrete. And,
Oh, yeah,
building.
You could just start your
chimneys.
own masonry business. It could be like a combined like home repair, a housekeeping business, and I'll do the cleaning.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Is just have your
That's
own.
a good
so you
idea.
can just- Then you only
Double
need.
trouble.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting into like chimney sweeping because
Yeah, I've heard it's like a.
you could do like you can charge like $200 $300 a chimney to clean a chimney. It takes like probably a couple hours. You do 2 or 3 a week, 3 or 4 days of work. Like even
Yeah.
if I have to have like 3 long days in the week working,
Yeah.
doing something I don't want to do.
4-day weekend every weekend.
Yeah,
Fuck
like
it.
it's fucking.
You can dress like Santa, bring a bunch of
The
dogs, dress them
literal
like
dream.
Rudolph and shit. Double the money.
Exactly. Do that fancy shit. Wear a top hat.
Oh hell yeah!
Fucking.
Yeah, sure, yeah, top hat. That'll make it so much.
I think any job with a top hat, you get paid at least quadruple what you'd normally get.
Is
I think so.
that? I don't
It's
think
written
that's
in
true.
stone. It's a part of the
I would like to
legislation.
see where the stone is. That is written.
It's like the sorcerer's stone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I keep it in my
I think it's,
butthole.
you know what? One of my favorite facts is that they changed the title of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone to Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone in the United States because Americans are dumb.
And they can't philosophize.
We're not that dumb.
Yeah, well, I think they were like, Americans are too dumb for the Philosopher's Stone. It's not going to work for the marketing. So we're going to change it to Sorcerers because Americans like that.
Yeah, we are dumb.
We're into philosophy only.